Hello and welcome to One Sourcing. My name is Michelle Dale. I'm the founder of Virtualist Friday, the creator of One Sourcing, and I am so excited to introduce you to a technique that I have used to build and develop and grow my business and create the life of my dreams, to be honest with you, inside this quick start guide. So like I said, it's called scripting. If you're new to it, it may be a little bit abstract, but don't worry, I'm here every step of the way to help and support you using this incredible technique to create a business that you're going to love and a life that you're going to equally love. So in the contents of this guide, we're talking about what is manifestation. We'll talk about the power of scripting in manifestation, how scripting works, setting the foundation, the scripting process step by step, crafting effective I am phrases, the scripting template, and sources of expansion. And remember, when things change inside you, things will change all around you. And this is what scripting will do. So you'll need, of course, a space that you can focus in. Scripting can be as little as a couple of minutes. Sometimes I just do really quick scripting sessions in 60 seconds. And sometimes I like to do more in-depth scripting sessions, depending on what I'm focusing on or what I want to manifest in my life at the time. So having just a space, even where you can spend a minute or two, is fine. You will need a pen, a notepad, or a journal, and obviously an optional beverage. So part one, what is manifestation? Basically, in a nutshell, manifestation is the process of bringing your desires and goals into reality using the powers of your thoughts, beliefs, expectations, and emotions. And really, above all, to sum it up, it's all your assumptions about what your business is going to look like, what your life is going to look like, how you want that to go, basically. It's based on the principle that like attracts like, meaning that the energy you emit out into the world through your thoughts and feelings and assumptions will attract similar energy back to you. This concept is often linked to the law of attraction, which you may have heard of. There is also the law of assumption. There is also creative energy, which suggests that by focusing on positive or negative thoughts, you can bring positive or negative experiences into your life. But scripting takes this to another level. This goes beyond law of attraction, if you have actually heard of law of attraction, because we go from manifesting, which is in the sense of waiting, which is in the sense of I don't have it yet, to manifested, which is done. It's yours. You have it. You are it. So I would say, just to start off this process and give yourself a little exercise right now, write down the things that are really positive in your world. Maybe you have great relationships, maybe your marriage is good, maybe your job is good, maybe your finances are good, maybe your family life is good, maybe your self-care routine is great. So whatever that's positive in your life and really good right now, list out those things. And then also list out the negative things in your world. Maybe, again, this could be all the things we just talked about. It could be relationships, marriage. It could be money, finances, career, how you feel about yourself. It could be even your health, your wealth, anything like that. Now start to think about the things that are really positive in your life. You are likely feeling pretty positive about them. You likely have good thoughts about them. You likely have the assumption that they're just there and life is good. Whereas the things that are negative will also persist because you have the same thought patterns and the same beliefs around things, about maybe not being able to afford things or not having enough money, or maybe that person doesn't like me, or maybe I did this wrong. So really try to start to understand your world. This is the very first part of scripting, is to understand you, basically, because you are the one that's going to make that transformation and make that change. So part two is the power of scripting in manifestation. Now, scripting is a powerful manifestation technique that involves writing down your desires as if they have already happened. This practice helps you to clearly define your goals, engage your emotions, and align your energy with your desired outcomes. It happens all in one place. So by scripting your dreams and aspirations, you create a vivid mental picture and a really strong emotional connection to what you want to manifest, making it easier for the universe to bring these desires into reality. Now remember, there are many techniques that people use for manifesting, but the techniques are simply to help you resonate with something that's going to bring you more in alignment. You don't have to use these techniques. It's not essential in order to manifest, because essentially you are manifesting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, whether you realize it or not. Everything in your life is a manifestation, but what we're doing is intentional manifestation. We're intending everything to work out exactly as we script it, exactly as we write it down. So the technique I'm using in this process also combines the knowing aspect and the details. So the outcome, which is your goal, can be achieved far more quickly because it feels achievable and solid with scripting. Okay, so what we're doing is we're not leaving things to chance. We're not leaving things to hope. We're taking intentional steps towards the outcome through the scripting. Part 3 is about how scripting works. So scripting works by tapping into the subconscious mind, which plays a crucial role, and the imagination too, in shaping our beliefs and behaviors. So when you write about your desires in the present tense, your subconscious mind begins to accept these statements as the truth, particularly when you concentrate on already having them, as in it's already done, as in I already am the person that has everything I desire. This shift in belief helps to reprogram your mind, aligning your thoughts and actions with your goals. You essentially step in to the person you need to be and the vision around it. Additionally, scripting helps to raise your vibration, which is essential for attracting positive experiences and opportunities into your life. Now, this process is meant to be enjoyable, okay? And it's got to keep you coming back for more because of how you feel knowing your goal is already achieved. Now, if we just sat here for a second and you thought of one thing that you really wanted in your life, and I can click my fingers and say, it's yours, it's done. What might you do? You might go and check your bank balance. You might go and check outside the front door. You might check something. You might think I'm crazy. But imagine that feeling of just knowing it's already done. How do you feel about that? That is the kind of level of knowing that we attempt to achieve through the scripting process. And there is nothing more powerful than having the level of knowing when you're trying to develop a business, when you're trying to develop something in your life, when you're trying to achieve something in your life. The level of knowing and being is the only thing that you really truly need in order to make that happen. So now we need to set the foundation. So the first thing is understanding your desires. Before you even begin scripting, it's important to have a clear understanding of what you really truly desire. So take some time to reflect on your goals and aspirations. Ask yourself what you want to achieve, why it's important to you, and how it will impact your life. This self-awareness will help you to create more focused and effective scripts moving forward. So for example, I have a successful virtual assistant business. Okay, great. What does that mean to you? How does that look to you? I have financial freedom. Okay, what is that to you? Is it a minimum income per year or month? Is it a minimum amount in your bank account? Is it a minimum amount that you can spend every month? What does that look like? Then I have the ability to, what is it you really want? Do you want to travel? Do you want to stay at home with the kids? Do you want to work from anywhere? Do you want to have more free time? What abilities do you want to be able to do now that you've got your desired outcome? Then you've got to love it. Do you want to work with clients that you love? Do you want to do daily services that you love? What is it that you love that is going to become a part of that desire? And how do you control it? Do you work on your own terms? Do you decide your fate? You decide how it all happens. But what is that to you? Do you even know if you achieved your outcome? Do you even know what your daily life would look like intentionally? When you wake up and assume a series of events are going to happen. Most of us do. We have our routines, we have our schedules. But maybe you're not happy with your routine right now. Maybe you're not happy with your schedule right now. Maybe there are things in your day that no longer serve you, that are no longer desires to you. So what would that look like to control a day which was full of the things that you desire and nothing else? So now take a moment and write down the desires that you have for your life. What do you want to see in your life? How do you want your day to go? How do you want your bank balance to look? Even your relationships. But if we're developing a business here, start to really focus in on that one area and think about, what do I want my business to look like? Who am I working with? How much am I earning? What am I doing in my day? What services am I providing? Then we look at the clearing these limiting beliefs. And these limiting beliefs come from the old version of you who does not have the things that you want. Okay, I'm going to say that again because it's really important. There is an old version of you that does not have the things that you want. This version of you has a lot of limiting beliefs. You have to step into the version of you that no longer has these limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are negative thoughts and assumptions that hold you back from reaching your full potential. They keep you in the lack mentality. They keep you in the not having mentality. They keep you in the life is hard mentality, or the life is a struggle, or building a business is hard, or building a business is a struggle. These beliefs can create mental and emotional blocks that hinder your manifestation efforts. To clear these limiting beliefs, practice self-awareness and challenge any negative thoughts that arise. Replace them with I am whatever the opposite thought is, or with empowering beliefs that support your goals. So for example, if you say to yourself, well, I really want this amount of money, but nobody will pay me these rates, you change that to, my clients see my rates as a bargain due to the excellence of my services. The I am statement for that would be, I am an excellent virtual assistant and clients love to pay my rates. They consider it a bargain. It could be, for example, I have no experience if you're just starting out. You can say, I can provide exactly what my clients need when they need it. What about the market is saturated with VAs? This is one that comes up a lot right now. You say, I'm the most sought after VA in my niche. And what we're doing here is we're saying it does not matter. It does not matter that you have no experience because you provide exactly what your client needs. It doesn't matter that the market is saturated because you are the most sought after VA in that market. Another one, maybe I should lower my rates. I'm excited to raise my rates because my time is increasingly in demand from all the business coming in. And finally, it's so hard to find clients these days. Just flip that on its head. It's so easy to attract clients these days. And all of these are your script. All of these are your truth. Now, if you have anything that you do not want to be in your truth, rewrite it. So now, think of all the things that could be holding you back and limiting you from getting the desired results that you want to see in your business. It might be some of the ones that I've already mentioned in the examples, or it could be others that you have. Maybe someone has told you you're not good enough, or maybe someone has told you it's really difficult to start a business. Maybe someone has told you you need to have a steady job and, work with your employer. Whatever you feel that your limitations are to having complete and utter desired success as a business owner, as a virtual assistant, or anything else, write those down. Now we move on to part 5, which is the scripting process step by step. Now there are 6 steps to the scripting process. Step 1 is create some goals for your business and make sure they are next level goals. When I mean next level, I mean the next level from where you are now. So it's very difficult from somebody, for example, who is in complete poverty to suddenly imagine themselves winning the lottery and having millions. You know, they might consider themselves, well, I'll have a next level to my wealth. So what is your next level in your business? Think about how in step 2, that goal could have possibly happened. Like, imagine now you have a successful business and think about how that possibly could have happened. Then step 3, write them in the past or present tense using I am, I have, I'm thankful now, I'm certain now. Step 4, take intuitive and inspired action, knowing the goal is already achieved, knowing it's already done. Imagine how you would feel when you're taking action, knowing something is already done. You know, imagine, right, there is a bus and you want to catch the bus and it's driving by you, right? There's 2 outcomes to this in this reality. You can think to yourself, the bus will drive by you if you don't run to the bus stop and stop it. Or you can say to yourself, if I look at the driver and wave to him, he'll just slow down and stop. So imagine knowing the bus driver, once you have waved to him, you know he's going to stop at the bus stop. And you know no matter how fast or slow you walk, he will stop for you. The not knowing is if you're running like a crazy person to the point where the bus driver just completely misses you thinking you're running like a crazy person. Step 5, feel the feeling of knowing this goal has already happened. Feel the feeling. How does it feel to you knowing it's done? How does it feel to you knowing I'm handing on a plate right now your perfect business and it's already yours? And step 6, watch as pieces of the puzzle start falling into place with your goal. So let's break these down in a little bit more detail. Step 1, find a quiet and comfortable space where you can focus on your scripting practice without distractions. This space should be free from clutter and filled with items that inspire and uplift you, such as candles, crystals, or calming music. I do this because this is a real good self-care time as well. This isn't just about completing a task. I want you to enjoy the completion of this task. I don't want you to do it in a space where you feel like it's work or a chore. So whatever it is you want, maybe a cup of tea or a glass of wine, whatever floats your boat, get in a space where you just feel good and feel nice and feel relaxed and feel like you can devote some time to yourself. Now think about where you are now and then think about where you want to be. Then think about where the next level will be. So for example, it might be, okay, well I've got 0 business right now, so my next level would be just getting my first client. Or I have some clients that are a little bit low paying. Maybe I want my first £1,000 or $1,000 client. Maybe you already have a low-level 5-figure business that you want to step up to the next level 6-figure business. Or maybe you want your first team member. Think about what you want in the next level of your business. Then step 2, when scripting, it's important to be clear and specific about what you want to manifest. Describe your desires in detail, including any specific qualities or characteristics that are important to you. The more precise you are, the easier it will be to align your energy with your definite goals. So let's think about how you achieved this business. Well, you could say client consultations just kept pouring in. Word of mouth referrals went crazy. Social media just blew up. My inbox was flooded with inquiries. Becoming the most sought after VA in your niche was one of the reasons you achieved your goal. And being headhunted maybe by discerning clients around the world. These are just some examples of how you could have achieved a successful VA business. If you can think of others, add them in. Choose the ones that resonate and feel right to you. Step 3 is to write your script as if your desires have already been fulfilled. Now use the present tense to describe your goals, as this helps to create a sense of immediacy and belief in your subconscious mind. For example, instead of writing I will be successful, you write I am successful. It feels immediate. So I am a sought after VA. Clients seek me out. I'm found daily by potential clients in Google and social media. I'm an incredibly successful virtual assistant in my field. I'm able to manage my work-life balance perfectly with my clients. I'm only attracting the most ideal clients. Then step 4, feelings play a crucial role in the manifestation process. As you write your script, focus on the positive feelings associated with achieving your desires. The knowing, I have it already. I know it's there because I already have it. Imagine the joy, excitement, and gratitude you feel now that your goals are realized. This emotional connection will help to amplify your manifestation efforts. And remember, this will determine the actions that you take as well. The knowing will often make you feel neutral, just like you know you can go in the bathroom and turn a tap on, just like you know you can go in the kitchen and turn the kettle on. Just like you know that Amazon package is going to be delivered because you've just ordered it. There is a neutral feeling of it being done. This is the most powerful feeling and powerful emotion that you can have, that neutral knowing. But you will also take action from a different place. When you know something is already done, you don't fear not having it or not being it. You're brave because it's done. You're strong, you're resilient, you're confident, you're tenacious. You're also calm and focused, and above all, you're happy because it's done. There's no striving, there's no struggling, there's no hardship around it. So really, when you are in that knowing state, you know that it's happened, and you know that it's simply a matter of time until your awareness can see it, just like that Amazon order, just like that bank transfer, just like in a pregnancy. You know, when you know you're about to have a baby, you can't see that baby because it's not inside your body, but you know it's there, and you know it's growing, and you know it's going to come out. You just know. So enjoy the process, enjoy the time, because you are simply birthing your business. You are about to give birth to your business. And as soon as you plant that seed and script and say it's done, it will be. Step 5, fully step into the I am. As I said before, I am phrases are powerful tools for manifesting your desires. These statements affirm your identity and beliefs, helping to reprogram your subconscious mind. Incorporate I am phrases into your script and daily habits to reinforce your goals and align your energy with your desires. Now, when you feel doubt or concern or worry or anxiety or skepticism or lack or disappointment, remember your I am and concentrate on it. Is the person that already has a super successful business worried about not getting clients? No. Is the person who already has a super successful business concerned about lack of clients or lack of income? No. That person who has that successful business did not have the doubts and concerns and the worries or the anxiety or the skepticism because you already have it. When you know 100% your goal has already happened in the sense that it's simply cooking or out for delivery, then you won't be experiencing any of those negative emotions in a sustained way unless your energy is greatly depleted for some reason and you simply cannot give it your time. Focus on yourself. Focus on taking care of yourself in order to be able to do this process and have it work. Okay? So when you're baking a cake, you don't mix the ingredients together and then worry that the cake is not going to be edible because you're going to put it in the oven. You don't sit there worrying while it's in the oven, is it going to cook? Because you know it's cooking. Step 6, visualization is a key component of successful scripting because you have to be able to see yourself in that version of your new reality. So as you write, imagine yourself living your desired reality. Picture the details vividly in your mind and engage all of your senses. This mental imagery helps to strengthen your beliefs in your goals and makes them feel more attainable because you can see them and feel them repeatedly. It might be helpful after you've completed your script to take some time to read it aloud, reflect on the emotions and thought it evokes, and just go into your imagination. You know, oftentimes when we know something is coming up, we can easily imagine it happening. Do the same with this. Revisit your script when you feel the need to look for your manifested goal, because it's there, it's done, to reinforce your belief and maintain your focus. You can also make adjustments or add new details as your desires evolve. I script pretty much daily. And like I say, sometimes I decide I want to indulge in scripting. So I write a couple of pages about something I want to fix in my life or something I want to have. And sometimes I just write it quickly. If it's something small I want to have happen, you know, right down to a leaky tap in the sink or something like that, I just script it out for a couple of minutes. So play into these steps. If you want to try this out, put your manifesting capabilities, which you have had since the dawn of time, the day you were born, and use daily, whether you're aware of it or not, to the test. Choose 3 things. Choose any 3 things which you think are achievable for you to manifest, and use the process to script them out. You will then easily see how powerful you are and how quickly you can manifest. For example, I'm always seeing birds. I see birds everywhere. What is it with all these birds everywhere? Or I'm always seeing the colour red. Or I'm always seeing coins. I'm always seeing pink flowers. Whatever it is that you know is believable and manifestable in your reality, script it out and say, hey, I was walking down the street. It's amazing how everywhere I look, when I go out, when I go to the supermarket, when I go here, when I go there, I'm always seeing these pink flowers. This brings these things into your awareness. They were already there. You are simply attracting them into your awareness. When you understand this is all there is to it, that is it. You are simply concentrating on something and then attracting it into your awareness. Your goals will begin to increasingly show up in your daily experience. So, script it out. What do you want to play with? Now, part 6, crafting effective I am phrases. The importance of I am statements is crucial. Again, I can't emphasize this enough as the key point in this process. I am statements are powerful because they affirm your identity and beliefs. Remember, this is never about what you are doing. It's about who you are being. These phrases help to reprogram your subconscious mind, aligning your thoughts and actions with your goals. By using I am statements in your scripting practice, you reinforce your intentions and create a strong sense of belief in your desired outcomes. Examples of powerful I am phrases. Here are some examples of really effective I am phrases to incorporate into your scripting practice because they are like blanket statements. I'm confident and capable. I'm living my dream life. I am financially abundant. I am healthy and vibrant. I am surrounded by loving and supportive relationships. Look at these statements and you'll see none of this is about doing. It's about being. None of this are steps to take other than being the person that you need to be. Start living your dream life. Start being financially abundant. Start being healthy and vibrant. Start being confident simply by saying I am. An I am mindset is essential for successful manifestation. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude and focus on good things in your life once you've scripted the goal and outcome. Surround yourself with positive influences and engage in activities that bring you joy. Constantly tell yourself the person you really are. I'm rich. I'm smart. I'm beautiful. I'm successful. I'm abundant. I'm loved. Add whatever I am statement you can to these things. Anything that is in alignment with your desire. By maintaining a positive mindset, you will attract more positive experiences and opportunities into your life and into your awareness. So now let's look at customizing your I am statements. To create personalized I am statements, consider your specific goals and desires. Think about the qualities and characteristics that are important to you and craft statements that reflect these attributes. Ensure that I am phrases are positive, empowering, and aligned with your intentions. These apply to everyone always. I am a powerful creator. I am perfect. I am source. Now create your main I am statements. Now we go into part 7, which is the scripting template. So everything you write has already happened. So you don't have to add a date to this, but if you really want to add a date, you add the date as today or before in your scripting practice. I have, fill in the blank. For example, just been told, I have just received, I have just experienced, I have just seen. Then you go into the feeling. I am amazed. I feel so comforted. I feel so relieved. I feel so excited. Then you go into the I am. Add the details of how this has happened. I am truly successful. I had an incredible consultation after being headhunted by the perfect client. I'm now working with them. And then thank you, as in thank you. I cannot express my gratitude enough for what has happened and how my life is now. I am such a powerful creator. I thank myself, and everything I write about always happens in my life experience because I am so thankful that I am such a powerful creator. Now write down your world. How do you want it to look? What things do you want in your life? Script out something you truly desire as if it had already happened. Part 8 is sources of expansion. So I recommend these sources for you, but you will obviously, as you embark on this journey, start to bring into awareness other sources. These are particularly the awareness things that I manifested and brought into my reality, and yours might be different, but let's start with these because they have been so helpful for me. The first is obviously I created my morning mindset to keep me focused on my goal and my accountability. So you can check out my morning mindset. You can also check out a guy called Tom Karen. He has a channel on YouTube called Be Something Wonderful. He is an incredible guy who explains the I am really so well. Check out Bob Proctor from the Proctor Gallagher Institute. I have a mastermind program which heavily focuses on Think and Grow Rich, which is my business book. That is the book that I turn to when I want to create something in my business, when I want to help coach, when I want to do mastermind. It's truly phenomenal. So Think and Grow Rich particularly, but Bob Proctor, the reason I came about Think and Grow Rich was because I took a course of Bob Proctor's, which led me to the book. So just generally, the Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill and the Bob Proctor Institute are super good sources of information. And a guy called Eric, who has a channel called The Power of I Am on YouTube, he really talks about the I am, he talks about the manifestation process, and you might also find your own sources, so write them down in this section, but just kind of like check out those ones already, the ones that I pretty much follow religiously. And don't forget to check out One Circle. This is my incredible year-long group coaching and mastermind program where I teach you how to become the one source. The reason why I'm sharing this with you now is because this is where I have my full scripting course. So if you aren't already a member, check out One Circle because it is phenomenal. So thank you for watching this video and good luck with your scripting.